this is story time with Victoria the admin number 3. I'm going to talk about Yamacon a little bit. That was really, really fun. It was a really small convention. I think it was a first-year convention. We drove like 2.5 hours. It was kind of worth it. It felt like it took forever to drive to, but it was a lot of fun. We met a lot of people from Tumblr there. We got mistaken for another Spain and Romano, Chibi Mono, and so that made me happy, and it was kind of amusing. Lots of people stopped us and asked for pictures, and then there was a TARDIS, and that made everyone happy. So everyone was taking pictures in it, but we finally got to get pictures in the TARDIS. It was not fun not having money because I had only like a little thing of pretzels for food-wise, and so I had eaten those early in the day, and I'm like, well, now what? I don't have pretzels, and I drank my water, and there's no water fountains, and I have about $1.45 in my purse, and that's it. So, somehow that worked out. So there were 2 other Romanos during the day. It was pretty interesting. The one Romano was one of the Romanos from ABC. And then the other Chibimano, I hadn't realized I knew from Tumblr, and I was like, oh my gosh, hi! Didn't realize this until I got home and was looking at Tumblr, and I was like, oh, okay, all these people, I didn't recognize them, I didn't know them as this, Beak, the person that does, Ask 2P England blog, did not know who she was until Catherine pointed her out. She's like, she does the 2P England blog! And that made me really happy. Speaking of the 2Ps, there was a 2P panel, and that was really cool. Granted, it was a tiny, itty-bitty little room, like it was a hotel room thing, because it was a small convention center, and about 100 people were crammed in there, so I could basically only see the 2P England and the 2P Russia, but they were fabulous. Couldn't hear some of the things, but I got the gist of everything, so the 2P England even had a swear jar, and I thought that was awesome, because it was super cute. There was lots of, the other panelists were paying to swear, and so, especially the Russia, I won't give the examples, but it was really funny. Then there was a couple of, I think another, the 1P America and Russia that were sitting there watching the panel, so they'd chime in every once in a while, and that was pretty amusing. I was kind of curious. I really don't know what too much about 2P Prussia, so, this girl I knew was doing the 2P Prussia, and she did it really awesomely, provided I actually knew I think it was more her take on 2P Prussia, but, 2P Prussia, I think, at least hers, is, afraid of small, fluffy animals, so he doesn't like Gilbert, and I was like, a Prussia that doesn't like Gilbert? What is this? 2P land, apparently, but, so Catherine somehow convinced me that it'd be a lot of fun to do 2P England at some point, and I think it would be, and I would carry around a plate of cupcakes, and it would have a sign that says, free cupcakes, and it'd be really fun. I like to bake anyway, so, and, let's see, what else happened? Oh, a problem I run into at cons a lot is because I have glasses, and I hardly ever wear them except for, when I'm driving, or if I need to see something far away. They are hardly ever on my face ever at a convention ever because it's not my cosplay unless I'm Canada, and then I'm like, yes, I can see everything. And so I didn't have my glasses on at Yamacon, and left our group to go to the bathroom, and I knew there was a bathroom back in this one corner, and was going there, was about 2 feet in front of the sign before I realized that it said the men's room, and there was a stage right next to it, and one of the girls on stage just kind of subtly pointed the other direction. I was like, thank you. And so I did find the bathroom. I didn't walk into the men's room, but that was an almost mistake. Lots of weird things happen to me at cons like that, especially when I don't have my glasses on. I'm really bad at recognizing people out of cosplay or in like different cosplays. So I've even done that to Catherine. Not so much anymore, but I think our first con that we went together was ASE. She was Loki, and then she was Spain, Prussia, and then she was Spain. And I didn't really see her as Prussia hardly at all, except for when she was traveling in the pack of Prussias. Because there was like 7 of them at one point. So I didn't recognize her the couple times so I didn't associate it. So I didn't realize that later I didn't connect the dots until later that, I mean, she had told me that she did Loki, and I didn't realize it until a lot later though, that when we were talking on Tumblr, that I was like, wait a second, you were also the Loki! Oh my gosh! Because she was the first cosplayer I saw at ASE and a Loki cosplayer, so I was like, yeah, do you mind if we take your picture, because that's awesome. So that was pretty amazing. And she was there because she won tickets it was her first debut of Pirate Spain. So, and we just happened to have like a vacant seat for the Spain, because the Spain we were gonna have couldn't come last minute. So it was a whole string of lucky things. Fell asleep on the ride to Yamacon and back on this Kumajiro. He's really soft and cuddly. I think that's about it that happened at Yamacon. It was kind of interesting. My krill was licked quite a few times. They tried to get me to self-cessed Pocky game with the Romano from ABC. She actually cut her hair to be Romano length, and I'm like, awesome. If my hair would cooperate, I would do that. But it doesn't, and I kind of like long hair anyway, so I'll continue with wigs. Oh, also, one more thing. I didn't realize until Yamacon that I started shipping Pink Sunshine, which was, I guess, created at this con now, because the 2P England and the other Spain knew each other, and so the Spain fell asleep on the 2P England shoulder, and it was so cute. And so Beak was sitting there taking pictures of them, and she's like, yeah, I ship this now. I've been calling this 2P Sunshine, and I was just sitting there kind of flailing, and I'm like, I didn't know I shipped this until just now. So, anyway, I think that's everything that's noteworthy about Yamacon. So, bye.